Can I restart that?
Yeah.
I totally messed up. I first got started in MMA. I was with Patrick Smith and Jake Collier, Dakota Bush, and Terry Copeland. It was like us 4 at the pit. We were training at my house in the garage, and then Jake's house in his basement. And now we got our own gym in Cuba that we all put together, and we built it. So now we're doing our own thing. More and more fighters and wrestlers and people are doing combat sports. I wanted to get good at like defending myself and get in shape, obviously. Jake was the most serious guy in the room, it felt like, and I was training with him extra days and like before training on weekends, and he made it to the UFC. So at first, I didn't really have any goals of fighting. I just wanted to be a good body in the room. And then Jake has told me, I was like, you gotta stay with this stuff, man. You're actually really good. And I was picking up everything fast. And I played a lot of sports growing up, so I was always really active. My wife, she actually, because there was a moment where it was like, okay, I'm doing pretty good in the amateurs. And then I started fighting like the upper echelon of amateurs around our area, and I'm still doing good. And it was like that scary moment of, do I take this leap into the pros or what do I do? So then I ended up quitting my full-time job and started doing side jobs. And then with her help and my family's help, I'm here now doing the pro run. Oh, the family and friends, I think because I was always like, we were always boxing around, you know, and I felt like I always like was fun to watch, even if I didn't know anything at the time. Like, and I grew up in a trailer park, so I was always fighting people anyways. I was always about it. I was always off the porch first, ready to fight in the yard. But yeah, I mean, some friends they'd be like, whoa, that's weird. And then other friends, they'd be like, yeah, that's totally natural. I can see that for sure. What keeps me chasing the dream, like I was always pretty poor growing up. Like we were always bouncing around trailer to trailer, stuff like that. My house burned down before. So like having stuff was like never like objects were always objects to me. So that stuff never really bothered me. So, and my mom's still working. So I guess my mom, my wife, and my family members that are important to me are still working. So I guess that's why I'm going so hard and why I'm not quitting yet. Yeah, having my wife in my corner she's my best partner, like throughout everything. I mean, we're talking food, sleep. I don't feel like going to the gym. She's in my ear. Like, I bet that dude's in the gym right now. And you know, she doesn't take it easy on me. And then if I ever need anything, she's the first one to jump on it. She always helps me with all my stuff, like ticket sales, like all the stuff that people don't see behind the scenes. All that stuff, man. The schedule is hard to keep up with. And then also being there for my kid, like I do as much as I can for him. But she's always on top of me, making sure I'm doing my stuff. Yeah, I'm blessed.